Yewura Mussa dankwah say NDC for tata no. Mussa dankwah say NDC for tata or the polls in the bar. Also was starting year polls obi an tata no da. But he doesn't even understand why I recently saw year polls to be an amount for tata no. And he's calling on NDC for say yen tuyabo na yenye hunu na tata no. When I saw that particular message, you know, I'm saying, why was somebody so better tata Mussa dankwah for what? Team Mussa dankwah.
Hi, I'm Kwaba about Global Info Analytics. And then Sunday, 7th June. I'm going to count 27th, and that will be 7th of June, 2026. Video, me bloggers are almost feeding from the reporter, all the elections and indeed on the NDC primaries. Poll name first one the same. There you know at the start amount for na omuntumi majuma. And can they influencers say man yenya na daddy. Posters majuma regardless of what is going on. And yet aban juma ene ankran juma ene for public interest. Yes, you may feel say about they started some other people. Omna mope and I distraction for them. Because they can't focus on doing their job. Because if they can't focus on doing their job and they can't tell us to stop the polling, what would they do? They should make up their mind. Polls here. They ain't polls here. We go why not just say unya contest? But onim na holding ewo omanimu and delegate no. Either say obetu sika e dia ma obi I say via man no hu na ne body mbo. And I say obetwen ama kam na so no de sika ko shemu no lose big time. Say survey ni ho a unhu o chances. Obese sika obedu ho no na aye basa na waboka. Na usu obi asu muawo ebi no ho a omaduma ne se omokoji sika e wo politician fo enchen maka kire mo se wo grounds ekoyi meanwhile enkoyi post na ye no ye wo gidi se ha sound kofo yi so they will come after us but e ho mfaso because a man will be a who smoothness level. Amount for be or nanka by now, almost all year round campaign. Who say Uncle no Mojai. Mukai 2007 MPP, only 17 aspirants. Because not posters be any on by a poll no with no correct. No be a filice or chance. Omuko no, who de go see. Nanka global info or that's how you know AC. But I poll from 2023. MPP were complaining. Not MPP were by them, not a billion ministers, not a billion vice president. Complaining say post a how. I didn't think NDC inquiry we more complaining. So moon to me focus on the Jumana that too on the choir politics. That is a fact. That too on the choir politics. America make us say a net new na they be over your poll. Why not Trump knew what obedient him? Marco Rubio, Vance, among for 8 9, Omudin woman, they be on the year. Omon Cassa a distraction. Democrats, US, they be a governors, a be Omuyama, Omun complaining, say the post is starting them. I don't know before Quandia, post near the start here. Why? They also mean I didn't know the list. Yeah, list the break. Yeah, the friend on top of mind recall. My marketing, top of mind recall. Say, say, Bassi, you got 12 by you be a wine and a deal with him. And I say, I come so over 12 man. What about trade? Nti edi a muhu tin no edi a delegate for bochere yen ya bosembo de ye za list ko delegates and on board the say we no pay nti mu kan ya muhu bia nya about different and the percentages and yen ya creation nti ya mon chiase ewie no ene e kan ye aba no we nya asen say yen abato no saa na ye no yemfa obi dia enka obi dia ho top of mind recall and no am I top 5 candidate Deborah Asedo Ketiak Aruna Drisu Jenana and Natufos omunya above 5% any of list no exam call on my mobile say okay delegate on top 5 ni any edi why no beto ama obi beka say 5 ni na mempe obia be somebody else with someone else no. That's the meaning of someone else. Ediya odi man no also ompe ope ediya enka ho na you choose someone else. If bloggers na won tell say no, this is the meaning of someone else. Someone tells you, send a message to me, I will reply you. Because if it is your intention to educate you, I will help you to educate. But if it is your intention to misinform, I will help you to dismantle your misinformation. This platform is for education, not for propaganda. We don't follow any candidate of June 2026. Video Miyema bloggers are almost feeding from the reporter on the elections and indeed on the NDC primary. Poll ni first one the same. They no at the start amount for na omuntimi juma. And can they influencers say eduman yenya na daddy posters juma regardless of what is going on. And yet aban juma ene ankran juma ene for public interest. Yes, you may feel say about distracting some other people. Omna mope and aye distraction for them. Because they can't focus on doing their job. Because if they can't focus on doing their job and they can't tell us to stop the polling, what would they do? They should make up their mind. Polls here. They ain't polls here. We go why not just say unya konya ko be contest. But onim na hoodin ewo oman mu ana delegate mu. Either say obetu sika e dia ma obi I say via man no hu na ne body mbo. And I say obetwen ama kam na so no de sika ko shebu no lose big time. Say survey ni ho a unhu o chances. Obe say sika obedu ho no na aye basa na waboka na usu obi asu muwa ebi no ho a omaduma ne say omokodi sika ewo politician for enchen maka kire mo say wo grounds ekoyi meanwhile enkoyi post na ye no ye wo gidi say ha sound kofo yi so they will come after us. But a home for because a man will be a who smoothness level. Amount for be a while, Nanka by now, almost all year round campaign. Who say and Koy no Mojai. Mukai 2007 MPP, only 17 aspirants. Because not posters be any on by a poll no with no cre. No be a filice or chance. Omukoy no. Who they go see Naka global info a while, that's how you know AC. But I poll from 2023, MPP won't complain you. Not MPP were by them, not a billion ministers, not a billion vice president. Complaining say, post a how I didn't think the NDC Polls we more complaining. Some moon to me focus on the Jumana, that too on the politics. That is a fact. That too on the politics. America make us say a net new na de be poll. Why not Trump knew how? All
right, enti Yero Musa dankwah nsɛm no me hyɛ da ne san kɔ akyi sɛ wobɛbɔ no watie nsɛm a wɔka. Enti Musa dankwah se polls na wɔyɛ na asɛ bi mu nhyɛ da ɛne ne nya adwen. I don't know, in the comment section obetimi no adwen kyerɛ aba. As to say nsɛm a Musa dankwah ka no. Say no kwase bi mu tata no anaso ye polls na obi ntia se. Me for me my dream I don't think say I say nobody should worry about all those kind of things because it's a pool and a nipa ne here. A teacher say we need Johnson Asedun to bring discipline in the Ghana politics. That is, I do agree with you because general will be a sebe who say nasa medin kakra inti enya they say obi jam obi afan so. What you're doing is not pooling because it's based on assumptions of your preference. Dan Mens, I don't know. So Musa dankwah say what studying here? The polls no any. Sometimes it happens like that, but I won't say at the end of the day, no. Na nneɛma na ɔka yɛn asɛ abam. And these are things I think say we need to have a critical look at all these kind of things. Na yɛnhwɛ ne yie because Papa no made initially when I saw him making posts, no, I didn't trust him. But so Musa dankwah ka sɛ obenya 20 a. Then at the end of the day, no, we no wenya 20. Ɔka sɛ obenya 10 a. At the end of the day, we no wenya 10. Chris Boatin Senior Boko there. Also, it's arrogance of power and complacency devouring the NDC. Is the NDC taking its own grave into position? Sometimes I think say to send a senior work on nipa bi no mo wa agise bi o moto mbo kakra because me mum dem o dem amen kan say Musa dankwah me o ka say Musa dankwah post na o ye na nye credible me no nya adwen. That one day I mean no nya adwen. But as to say President John Dramani Mahama, one said now the problem NDC has and say President John Dramani Mahama it was just one temper. And I can't. It was said next year, 1 year to the general election, NDC as a candidate eba. And then Obi or people's needs to start to campaign. That is a fact. And this is all the blame no come ministers and sometimes and I don't actually get the point, but sometimes no. Just say also amount of ministerial position, you need to concentrate on it and then deliver. Eti child the Biemaba. Or say NPP still wants to choose leaders for NDC. Someone their chiefs and pastors can control. Let's see. So meet me rather than NDC woman, NDC woman could you see a leader for NPP. What I say? Because once I like 38 you'll be a very, very easy to beat you know. Dan Menz say, how can your speculations not create confusion? People have not declared their intentions to contest. So why have you ran in their polls? Mention who in NPP your poll on in 2014 that did not declared. I also think say to say Musa dankwah kind or say nipa no to feel say you are not in the race. No akoye post na odi eboma. Say wadwuma na say otwaso ye. Ese otwaso ye wadwuma. Entine that means say and say okay be okay Musa dankwah akoye post me din ebom bi. Na me din ba mu ntina I also need to do something. It doesn't work like that. Kelly Black say entire MPP is dead because how they allow Akufo-Addo and Bawumia govern them. Good party. The party they saw Mankas or Munim say the party doesn't exist anymore. The party does not exist anymore. The party they actually speak, party in maybe in their dream world and they might think maybe meeting the party full be about. Now I'm hopes and I was saying NPP party in the Omaguno. Until a party now be at somewhere in the near future. No matter the full be but I actually speak in the party there doesn't exist to be. I tell you. You go ahead now, the chairman we are at the wow, also out to the chairman. Intimate pursuing who they are. Well, who say I go on, I say, instead of Koye, Emma party in here. But anyway, it's up to them. Inya Emma Omo. But your platform is a debate with the Munufie in short, to beat my friend Munufie Politics. Mental freedom, Bibia Boko there. May there be two important issues. There, in these two important issues, I'll share my viewpoint on them. Sports minister, the first one, and a GH Kosi will be the second one. Now, I want to start with sports minister. Sports minister, Yuro Kofi Adams say, football ne kwakobono. He believes say, Osofo Adom Cheduya will play a role in it. According to sports minister, no. And now call Papa na sorry them, the yenti and sema, of course.
Ghana's first match will be played in Canada, in Toronto.
Ni Panama fona yebebo eno.
And we are going to face Panama on this match.
Yaba second one yebo no Boston. Ni England ena yebebo.
So England. The next one we are going to face England.
Now third one group stage winning baby ayebebo. Yebo no Philadelphia America.
And our third match will be played in the US of A, in Philadelphia.
Menye osofo ena menye odifo na so menim se nyankopon ahihye yanya bepie hei Philadelphia eye kro a eka bebia ye bo match.
Yes,
Philadelphia nyame obeji yen team no amayako yenim.
Amen. Although I am not a pastor and neither am I a prophet, but then coming here, which is known as Philadelphia, and we playing our match in Philadelphia in the US of A, I believe that God will cause us to win.
Papa yenim mwa with the Eboa sports.
And Papa, we know the help that you've been rendering to the sports fraternity in Ghana.
Especially sports to do with persons with disability.
Now, the one said you want to them our prano sports.
Yenim say, Papa me kind asem kakrano time na wo go school na wo ankasa so sports no we ni je hu.
Sports minister no. Ghana Eco World Cup. According to sports minister no, so for Adom Chedua eya brante no bobo. Ti obeti ma Ghana aje World Cup aba Ghana. Patch of adwen chelebra. Some 60 Wednesday do say low IQ minister of sports ever. Me and I was shocked. A whole sports minister enye the PRO enye obi a goes to so for no say omompaye. Na World Cup na yekɔ no Ghana emfa nkunimdie emra. I'm say well Ghana, if that is what we believe in there, senior asemo panyifo yi de asemo senior sometimes grofa here for mom panyifo yi de be haya adwene o aya de obekọ hobi de ane aya de na esi de baby edun dem say jese mo ana mokọkọ ye ma senior Chris na ja Ghana also for Adom Chedua be boy am ya je World Cup ne de aba minim how he's going to do it, but let's leave it up to the sports minister na on fire mra me mpese me kasa kese wo ho me wi at the end of the day no then I will share my viewpoint on that na GH course nso aka asem bi akwari wo so a comedian there but what can asem bi I think that there's a substance of reasonableness in some GH course nso aka no e pa cho yenti ono so nsema wo ka.
As I speak with you now, Muntie Obia or Habia or interest in Crowfroom market stores, no, we want to be open and transparent.
But Ashanti regional minister ne Kodim Kumubi, I think he was live on maybe TikTok or I don't know where he was live. And ye bisa about Crowfroom market a yesi. And a kwanya Obia wa pesto than be no first or be. Na hon Ashanti regional minister no. Ede information be a tuja. Inti pacho tie in some Ashanti regional minister ebe kaniye.
As I speak with you now, Muntie Obia or Habia or interest in Crowfroom market stores, no, we want to be open and transparent. Yeah, he said, yeah, I'm a moody no. Whatever it is, me wa fakofo ntina me pen asem no. Obey president, or Babontibe can say, hey, Anna for time na me campaign, no man be wo me kan ya. Me betena kunya no so no. A different into Mr. And no man we are kind of fanche. Na mama ye kwai. Any opportunity to do it. And that is how we want to do it. As we speak with you now, KMA, call more general meeting, no, set up a committee, or more allocation of the shops. Okay. And more apply to KMA. na mo here shops ni bi no munye secured na munye bi ento. I think so the initial rent here for 5 years. It's 5 years no and now be the aka be end the monthly say the came arrangement some them one and just that to secure a store and a restaurant and a school, any of these no, you need to book it for 5 years. That's the minimum.
Afie pa na mahu ni say NDC government wo mu njini nimpa ho baako ti afie pa na mahu ni say NDC government wo mu njini ahiafo ho wo mu njini nimpa ho baako ti. And I will give you the reason why. We
have the rent courts. We say don't take more than 6 months of advance, what do you call it, rent advance. But the one who is renting and the house owner are both not prepared to go to the rent court because they are doing it quietly. He says pay 2 years rent advance. You can go and report him at the rent court and we'll hold that landlord accountable.
All right. Enti Ashanti Regional Minister say, wow, open shops in Ibino. You need to pay 5 years advance as an awansaka. President, any the rent control for to say, won't mean more than 6 months. Meaning kind the Ghana entire rent act. But what we know, are shops exempted? And answer saying, if shops are not exempted, do you think say Ashanti region for bet me a quarter hour say, yeah, in the year dying the yeah, they 5 years rent. Some system institute is right. Mankind the rent act, ABN the rent act exempt shops or commercial properties. I have no idea. In the comment section, say, well, we need to bet me at the Wabian maybe but say rent act no. And in the rent control for a boy bradia, then I'm a bit surprised. I am a bit surprised. But who is this idiot trying to be relevant? Uzi Desmond and a Dubai. A country that speaks against slavery but worship the religion on which slavery trumped is never ready for progress or never ready to progress. I don't know why sports minister kosi the media boom. I don't know why sports minister all of a sudden things say World Cup ni yabone say 11th, nay 7th. Things say let's assume say Ghana kushia Brazil. Also for adum chedu e beti mama Ghana she Brazil. When you select the West coach and I say the West place, I'm not saying say the coach is no in the West and a place in the West, but let's assume say Kotoko any Brazil team kusia din ade pa na betimi ama Kotoko ahye Brazil so fu betimi ahye won kom se onu mom no betimi ama mawe ne saade no me nche da ntiase minim ebia wa hwem no unim ese prayers don't win matches and elections. It's good initiative, determination and sense of purpose. Senior Chris and the I do agree with you 100%. But senior 4 days to the same World Cup. Now all of a sudden, the sports minister rounds to also for Dum Chedia. Sorry, them. Well, this is not an election. And it's saying, say, what could you now so for so bomb per mount? Say, young way, Yantiman Quenima. Is it also for the young coupon and your human as a sports minister and your Jumaye? President Cook say, what's a Philadelphia me? Is that too a special God? I don't know. Born Rich, he say, I said this from the one when Kofi Adams was appointed as sports minister. There's all kinds of bon. But Kofi Adams, I say, be the minister, papa, surprise me, I mean, maybe announcing the style, because the way I expected Kofi Adams to perform, I don't understand it. Okay, Fabian's stores are different from renting apartments, please. All right. As I said, the minimum kind rent act, as we speak today, the minimum say if commercial properties is being outside of the private ones, and I have no idea. But that is why I decided not to talk about it. But I just presented the news. Say these are the things that I hope, but I don't know. Say ABO. Always as a 5 years commercial rent deposit is too much. 2 years advance is reasonable. Well, Asante Regional Minister say, came before a call a Jinaye, and that is what they decided to take. Until also on the Uni Bibia Kafa home. But Obia or two Obia or Wabian say, or pet that particular property, so would be a school, would be a restaurant, would be a deal, or say, Size Canum de, a sell buano. Until we name how much they are going to charge per month, they are calculating 5 years, sorry, at the amount. They know, me name there, so maybe we leave it up to them. Now, yeah, almost back afa home. What I say? Ghana no. Yeah, some. A teacher has said about him, or see room rent, store rent, and office rent are not the same. All right. What I say? Priscilla Cook say, look at the yemfita duku. Hey, I want fire you, massa. I want fire is ja. That's how I saw this Ghana. I saw it Charlie. Yeah, so anyway, we see how the best you had this. Will be our question here. Bisa, I'll take my time to address those kind of things. Will be any questions? So there, I think I'll end today's stream here. Now, China, 7 p.m. Ghana time. You better say Asia. Until Pemere, why you subscribe here? You take your time and then subscribe for me. So wait me, I like, share, and some for Francis. I'll be very, very happy with that. If you also think that I should change something, maybe style, anything, you can also tell me in the comment section. Every day, behind me, taking me time to go through comments, then I try to answer most when I meet me. Until I try to do that. If I just hope anything to do with the website design and I send them, you can contact me. I have a team. I build a very responsive website at a very low rate. That is what we've been doing. Until my team no, boy, kama pa. So now you'll be our corners in school and I say news. Now person pass NMC exams very, very perfectly. But you'll visit nextprepghana.online.
Hi, future nurses. Are you preparing for your exams and wondering if you're studying enough? I used to feel the same way. Then I found Nurse Prep Ghana, an online platform designed specifically for us. With realistic mock exams and thousands of practice questions, you can study anytime and anywhere. Get instant feedback and track your progress as you prepare for success. Nurse Prep Ghana helps you practice smarter and build confidence before exam day. Visit nurseprepghana.online today and start your journey toward becoming a licensed nurse. Your success starts here. Practice, prepare, and pass today. Hi, future nurses.
All right. Enti, the best you have nyame yadoma. Ochana 7 p.m. Ghana time. I'll be back again. Midi any William Munufie amount kona platform yefene Munufie Politics. A debate with Munufie, but in short, I decided to shorten it and make it Munufie Politics. A teacher said, bro, let's campaign for Johnson. I see Dunkatia. We need someone no chief or pastor can control. I'm in fact Desmond Dienson to her. I see in Africa, a way of worship is far different from how the Europeans do their worshiping. Kitos, Kitos Palion, Kitos, 6162. Kitos. 6162, but you wait me after me and I'll send me text message. I'll be very happy with that. Enti, Nyame Admo Chana, Ibisia, Eda Obibia Asi.